Hello everyone, welcome to Miho's craft room. How are you? Today I'm going to stitch a little bit on this Christmas Mickey canvas I showed you the day before yesterday. Yes, so I started stitching from this bell part, and it is this one. Yes, I stitched this for 2 days and I think it's really pretty. So I stitch all the symbols for the bells, and for today's stitching I'm going to fill in these green leaves, one of the green leaves. So there are a lot of green colors on the head, so I want to see how the green leaves coming out. Okay, let's start. Before I go to the leaves part, I want to fill in this red color of these Christmas berries. It is 606 red, this one. Look at these colors. I really love the colors of this canvas. Okay. It took quite a long time to stitch the bell part. I should say it was complicated pattern and has some confettis. Yes, some single stitches. I told you I'll do a little bit of test stitching when I reviewed this kit, but as I stitch more and more, I just wanted to see how the bells come out. And I think it's really pretty. The thread is twisted. Okay. And I really love this red Christmas berries feeling. So cute. And there are also a lot of colors. So it was a little bit difficult to stitch, but I can say. It was so fun. So I'm going to stitch this one continuously next year too. But it's complicated throughout the canvas. I should be honest. So I'm not going to take this canvas off from this frame, and I'll try to fill in all the part in this frame. And move to the other part. It'll be so pretty to see. Oh, it's twisted. Just a second. So here is all the green leaves, and this part is the fur trim, and this is a little bit of red here, and here is Mickey's ear. So I tried to stitch all the green colors, and then stitch Mickey's ear, and this part is Mickey's face. Not today, but from now on. So, how are you? How are you spending your Sunday? So we have one more full week in this year, and one more Sunday. So tomorrow I'll stitch European Town. Maybe it'll be the last time of stitching European town in this year. And then I'm thinking of showing all my kits I showed you in this year, and the projects I stitching or I'm stitching, kind of reparade. And next week during next week so one reparade video and one kit parade video. I'm afraid it'll be a little hard job. I have to go through all my kits. And among them, I'll decide what to concentrate on next year. So I knew I can't stitch everything every year. So I just picked some of them and focus on them. To make progress and to make some finish it work. Okay, this symbol is done. And then I'll stitch this part. When I stitch complicated pattern, I just pick symbols and just follow the symbols and try to fill in all the part in one place. It's twisted. I have one more symbol close here. I'll leave it here. You can't see this, sorry. And then this is the single stitch. I'll do this later, and then I'll stitch which one? This one. So when it's a single color, not blended, and when there are just some symbols to stitch, so I just cut the thread very short, only the amount I can stitch. Those symbols. To use the loop start. And also I do this when I stitch a single stitch too. Can find the hole. Somebody will tell me I'm wasting the thread. But this is how I feel comfortable. The thread is twisted. And then I can start with loop start with this part too, with the rest of the thread, or I can just connect this and these symbols. When stitching complicated patterns, we can be a little more kind to ourselves, right? So where can I start this part? Like this maybe. This is very dark green. What color is this? 890. This is maybe the different leaves. just want to stitch one leaf for this video. So this light blue diagonal line symbol is black. I like this feeling that black makes all the other colors very clear and stand out. I have a new package to show you. It's from 5 Stitch. Oh, I forgot this one. Oh no. I'll just go and stitch. I'm going to make a separate video of unboxing. I told you this was the last unboxing video. When I showed you this one, it was for the Painting Fairy cross stitch. I think I have one more package to arrive, which is from Dream Stitch. Hopefully in this year. Okay, I'll park this thread. Not long left, but no, I just stitch until I finish. Okay, I have this part. The thread is not long, so check the screen. Yes, it was blurring. stitch this one. This symbol is the mixed thread. It is a little bit dark green and olive green mixed. Maybe it's not necessary, but I want to pin stitch when I start. This kind of starting. Not here. Maybe this part is a lighter green. I should stitch this one too. So what do you do, especially to end the year? I do thorough cleaning of the house. So to clean the whole house in one day is very hard, so I clean little by little. I clean the kitchen one day and the bathroom the other day, like this. Where can I go? Here. So I cleaned the kitchen, organized, and then I go this way. and I organized my room too. Oh wait, not this way. And do you have any plan for next year? I told you I'll select 50 ribs for next year, something like that. I knew it's very impossible to proceed 50 ribs and make a nice progress. So I'm sorry for that if you're waiting for the 50 ribs. I don't know, my mind always changes. So my plan also always change. So now no plan is my plan. A little bit embarrassed to tell you. But one thing is that I am going to focus on some canvases for the month. And pick other canvases for the next month and focus on them. I'm going to proceed like this from January. Here. I'm worried if I talk too silently, I had to check if my voice was recorded well. I checked the voice and it was okay, and I stitch it a little more symbols while I was checking all the recorded part. And I'm really enjoying stitching this one. I should stop this color and finish this leaf. Okay, I'll park here. And I'll show you our friends this week's new updates. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody, for sharing your beautiful works. And as you see, our friend has made a great finishing on her landscape challenge. It's the same canvas with my landscape challenge. Wow, so beautiful. It just looked like the picture. Congratulations on your finish. And thank you so much for sharing all the progress. I'm very late on proceeding landscape challenge, but I'm still working on it, and I really want to finish until next year's summer. So if you want to challenge landscape, please join. And if you finish it one landscape challenge, you can start another one, of course. This is very light green. This color 164, very light green. This is the last symbol for this video. I almost gave up making the back clean on this one. I don't have that much patience to stitch confettis and make back clean at the same time. And I don't have the skill either. This leaf is getting a nice color. We'll see it better with a little bit longer distance. This is black color. Maybe I can see more clearly when I stitch this black part. Okay. So I stitched this Christmas berry and this little green leaf. Let's see if this leaf looks like the picture. It's this one. I think it does. Okay. thank you for watching and stitching with me. I'll see you on the next video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.